Hello and welcome to another of our special editions of
The English Couple. I'm just listening to the two luxury swimming pools I have in my boots right now. You won't say anything about the paddling pool I've got in this region. We've been working through the rainfall and it did get a bit heavier than we anticipated. These were new today. Oh dear. But we've done loads, haven't we, Richard?
So, we found a little problem.
Yes.
We were setting up an area that we thought would be absolutely perfect for our very first veg patch, and we've been, you can see how big the grass is, it's very tall, it comes up to about here in places. So we've been scything it off with a, what do you call
Weed
it?
whacker type thing.
A weed whacker.
And raking it and
not
hoeing.
skittle. What's it called?
Sickle.
Sickle. I'm sick of a sickle. With a sickle, which is a very ancient thing. And then we've been using hoes to scrape and dig the undergrowth off, and we got, I guess, about 12 feet, something like that, maybe 15,
Yeah.
in our little area, and we want to go right up to that tree beyond. So there's lots of bits of wood here, fir trees, which are useful as posts. So we've been going around gathering some posts, cutting them, and chipping pointy things, and then banging them in the ground, which has been hilarious fun. As you can see, we're plonking them in. We've only got a quarter of the way round, really. We've still got 4 more things, and we made a gate. Which we brought. It's a bit gash, but it'll do to start with. There we are. I've built a cage for her. Or is it a cage for me? This is the one side in Wonky Town of...
Won't you take me to
Wonky Town? Yes, so as you can see, we've stripped off, bared all the wood. We've made one side of this polytunnel. It's very difficult to get it level because everything's bumpy here.
So, it is a solid structure.
You're going to show us on walking in?
Oh, yeah, I can walk in. This will be adapted so that there'll be a door here, but apart from that, pretend I've walked through. And then
we built the poly potting tunnel
in Wonky Town.
in Wonky Town, so you know it's going to be wonky. But anyway, welcome to the shelf.
We've been busy, Richard's been collecting some large trunks that I've been debarking with Richard's help. And yeah, that's most of what's been happening today, so a long job. But in the meantime, well now, just cooking us some dinner.
Pass me another brick, will you? Plonk it down there, that's it. So what we're doing here, this is really a bit of a test, this one. I've dug a hole, a good foot, if not more than a foot, foot and a half. And as you can see, I put the pole in, we put some bricks. I often feel on this bit of land that we're in one of those programs where you've got to make do with everything that's here, because it just seems lucky that we happen to have some rubble and bricks right by the gate, which we've able to utilise without having to think, oh God, what can I shove in? So we're going to use that as part of the ballast and then fill in the clay. That way we're not using concrete, so it's not like permanent and it can easily be pulled out.
Yeah.
It hasn't got to hold the whole thing, because when it's all joined together, basically the structure will hold itself.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how long you're supposed to cure it for, but hopefully it's doing its job. Topsoil here is really good, so we thought what we would do is dig out some of this topsoil to mix with our compost for the veg patch. And then as we were doing that, we dug down a bit and Julia said, you know what, it'd be nice to have a pond. So I've got to dig out a pond. The pond is an ongoing project, but actually it's something to get one's teeth into when other things like the apple thing goes wrong. On the island of Biggleswick.
Yes.
So I'm thinking we should have on there like a little castle or a little town or a little village or something.
A little duck castle.
A little duck castle. Because who knows, once we've got water in, and maybe in a couple of months' time we will get water in, it would be lovely to watch the wildlife
take over.
We are so impressed.
Very, very impressed.
Very impressed because, sorry, I'm shouting because the microphone's on the top of the thing and I'm a bit farther away. So impressed from a little experiment of just getting down to the clay and puddling a bit of it. Overnight it rained.
Yes, and we have a big puddle.
And now we are taking in water. The rain is coming, so we picked a good day for this. I've got my hands clean again because I'm trying to keep the camera clean, but we have both been doing it. Yes. On our hands and knees, slapping it on.
Yeah, we're working away from each other that way, around.
And every now and again I dig out a bit more. There's a clump here that could go with going down, so I'm getting, you know, good centimetre thickness on, and we'll see how it goes because we can always just add more, can't we?
Yep.
We know the principle works.
Yay!
You know, you think, oh, we're nearly there. No, not really. But we will be nearly there.
The more you do, the more you know there is to do.
Yes. Luckily we don't know nothing.
No. So we don't know how much we need to do.
Right, come on, let's get
on
off.
with them.